Let me tell you a story. It starts with excitement, the kind that gets your heart pounding. A young man, just 25, heard from a friend that Bitcoin was taking off. "It's going to the moon," they said. He downloaded an app, put in $5,000, all his savings, and hit buy. For 2 weeks he watched it climb. He felt like a genius. But then the dip came. Panic set in. He sold everything at a loss. The next day, the market rebounded. He was crushed. This isn't just one person's story. This is the story of thousands. Because crypto isn't just a market. It's an emotional roller coaster. And most new investors, they're not strapped in. They're not prepared. They're making mistakes that could have been avoided. Painfully simple mistakes that can cost you thousands, sometimes everything. So before you hit buy again, before you jump into this high-speed, high-volatility game, you need to hear this. Because if you don't know what the traps are, you're going to fall into every single one. Crypto is seductive. It lures you with success stories. Friends who made 10x returns in a month. Strangers flaunting Lambos on TikTok. Influencers yelling, "Buy this coin now before it's too late." And in the middle of that chaos, there's you, trying to make sense of what's real and what's smoke and mirrors. The truth is, crypto is both the future and a financial jungle. It's full of promise, innovation, and wealth-building potential. But it's also a space littered with bad actors, poor decisions, and traps designed to take your money. I've watched people get wiped out not because they didn't pick the right coin, but because they didn't understand the rules of the game. They were playing poker with their eyes closed. In this video, we're going to walk through the 5 biggest mistakes new crypto investors make. I won't just list them. I'll break them down one by one and show you how to avoid them. This is your blueprint, your guardrail, your wake-up call. Because the crypto market doesn't care how much you believe in your coin. It only cares how well you play the game. Imagine hearing about a new cryptocurrency that's skyrocketing in value. Social media is abuzz, friends are talking about it, and it seems like everyone is making money. Except you. The fear of missing out kicks in, and you decide to invest without thorough research, hoping to catch the wave before it's too late. This scenario is all too common in the crypto world. The allure of quick profits can cloud judgment, leading investors to buy at inflated prices. When the hype subsides and prices correct, these investors often find themselves at a loss. To avoid falling into this trap, it's essential to approach investments with a clear strategy. Conduct thorough research, understand the fundamentals of the asset, and consider the timing of your entry. Remember, patience and due diligence are key to making informed investment decisions. Investing in cryptocurrencies without understanding the underlying technology, use case, and team behind a project is akin to gambling. Relying solely on social media hype or influencer endorsements can lead to poor investment choices. For instance, a new token might promise revolutionary technology, but without a solid development team or a clear roadmap, its potential may be limited. By conducting thorough research, reading white papers, analyzing market trends, and understanding the project's goals, you can make more informed decisions and avoid investing in projects that lack substance. Additionally, staying updated with regulatory developments is crucial. For example, the UK Financial Conduct Authority, FCA, is planning to ban retail investors from purchasing cryptocurrency using borrowed funds, such as credit cards, to enhance regulation of the rapidly expanding digital assets market. Understanding such regulatory changes can help you navigate the market more effectively. The decentralized nature of cryptocurrencies means that investors are responsible for securing their assets. Leaving funds on exchanges, using weak passwords, or neglecting two-factor authentication can expose investors to hacks and theft. Implementing robust security measures is vital. Use hardware wallets to store your assets securely. Enable two-factor authentication on all accounts, and regularly update your passwords. By taking these precautions, you can significantly reduce the risk of losing your investments to cyber threats. Placing all your funds into a single cryptocurrency increases risk exposure. While some coins may offer high returns, they also come with significant volatility. Diversifying your investment portfolio across various assets can help mitigate risks and provide a more balanced approach. Consider allocating your investments across different sectors within the crypto space, such as decentralized finance, DeFi, non-fungible tokens, NFTs, and blockchain infrastructure projects. This strategy can help protect your portfolio from significant losses if one sector underperforms. Entering the market without a clear plan for taking profits or cutting losses can lead to emotional decision-making. Setting predefined goals, such as target prices for selling or stop-loss levels, helps in making objective decisions and avoiding panic during market fluctuations. For example, if you invest in a cryptocurrency with the goal of achieving a 50% return, establish a plan to sell a portion of your holdings once that target is reached. Similarly, determine a threshold at which you'll exit the investment if it starts to decline. Having these strategies in place can help you manage your investments more effectively and reduce the impact of market volatility. Too many investors treat crypto like a slot machine. Pull the lever, hope for 10x, cash out tomorrow. That mindset might have worked in 2017 or 2021 for a lucky few, but today, the game has matured. Projects are developing real-world use cases, solving multi-billion-dollar problems, and forming partnerships with governments and institutions. This isn't a gamble anymore, it's a battlefield of innovation. Train yourself to think in years, not weeks. Ask, where will this protocol be in 5 years? Not, how can I flip this coin next week? That shift alone could save your portfolio. I would say, think long-term but act with precision. If you want to find the next winning altcoin, stop listening to influencers and start following developers. Ask, is the dev team active on GitHub? Are updates being pushed regularly? Are there meaningful partnerships? Is the community engaged for the right reasons? Not just for pump and dump hopes? Altcoins worth considering often have consistent communication, visible development, and a clearly defined roadmap. In simple words, follow the builders, not the hype. As a new investor, you may feel overwhelmed by all the options. Use this simplified rule. 50% in blue-chip assets like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana, 30% in emerging altcoins like Chainlink, Arbitrum, and Caspa, 20% in speculative plays or meme tokens, if you choose to go that route, but only with money you're willing to lose. Now, let's tie this into what's happening right now. In 2025, the market is at a crossroads. Bitcoin is hovering below key resistance. Altcoins are waking up again. Regulatory pressure is shifting. The SEC is loosening its grip after court losses with XRP. Real projects are being funded again. This is where the next cycle begins, not in hype, but in awareness. Start simple. Use a secure wallet like Ledger. Study before you invest. Stick to real projects like Bitcoin, Ethereum, even layer 1s like Cardano, or utility tokens like XRP. Don't jump into meme coins unless you're treating them as a lottery ticket. Use dollar cost averaging. Buy small amounts regularly instead of going all in at once. And set targets. Know your exit, know your risk. Write it down, follow it. Awesome! We made it to the end. I truly hope you got some valuable insights from this video. If you did, smash that like button. It tells me you want more. To stay in the loop and never miss out, make sure you're subscribed. Click that button and the bell icon. Now, I'm super curious to know what you think. Drop your comments down below. Let's chat. Your support means the world, and I can't wait to connect with you in the next one.